Hi Taurus, it's Nick. Hope you guys are doing good. So all my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering the 22nd till November 28th. And this week on the 24th, we have Mercury entering Sagittarius, and we're already in Sagittarius season. So with Mercury being here, I feel like we're thinking or trying to think more positively, expanding, seeking higher knowledge, higher education, spirituality, thinking of travel, spontaneous things, maybe even wanting to learn or teach more. But I feel like our minds are just like growing, and maybe we're dreaming and thinking bigger, wanting more for ourselves. So a lot of expression and maybe even stronger opinions. And then the next day on the 25th, we have Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving for anyone who celebrates here in the US. I'm thankful for you, and I know you probably have something to be thankful for. And in honor of Thanksgiving, I wanted to get a special message from the universe of what the universe wants you to be thankful for or grateful for at this time. And you guys got the Ship. And we have number 10 and number 3, which could be significant numbers for you guys or mean something to you. And with the Ship here, yes, maybe some of you have a ship, maybe you have a boat, a yacht. Congrats, be grateful for that. But I think more so here, like, what does a boat do, right? What does a ship do? It travels over bodies of water and all over the world in different areas. And the water is symbolic of emotions. So I feel like here that the universe wants you to be grateful for your own feelings, your emotions, your ability to love. Sometimes maybe that can feel like a blessing and a curse to be so sensitive or to have so much love in your heart. And even though you face disappointments, ups and downs, be grateful for that. Be grateful to have that ability to love, to have emotions, and your ability to overcome them. Overcome the storms, the hardest times in your life that brought out so many deep emotions out of you. You were able to cross that body of water. So be grateful for that, okay? Be grateful for your feelings, your emotions, and don't let anyone ever make you feel like you're too sensitive or you're too emotional or you feel too much, because maybe they just don't feel enough. Okay. All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right. So Taurus, when it comes to your health, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this is an emotional week for you guys. You're either in your feelings or you really don't feel like being around people, or you're just kind of like feeling kind of low or emotional. Not feeling as fulfilled, as happy. Maybe there was something disappointing that happened, or your energy just kind of like, having those moments, and you kind of just want to be alone, or you don't really want to be around people. Even though maybe your friends maybe want to see you or family wants to see you, you're just like, I don't really feel like it. Something could have recently happened and you're just kind of wanting to be by yourself. But I think what's going to help you get over this, or get over this little hump or slump, is talking to people. Maybe you don't want to be around people or talk to people, but maybe that's what you need. Or tap into your creativity, music, dance, art, something that can where you can flow and put this pain or this energy that you feel into writing or into something and transcend it. But I just feel like you're emotional. And that affects your physical body and can be a little bit draining. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, but also make sure that you're going outside, you're getting some breath of fresh air, you're eating, taking care of yourself, and staying hydrated and drinking lots of water. Never stop taking care of yourself just because you're going through something, because that tends to be what happens. If we feel down or feel sad, we kind of stop taking care of ourselves. We kind of just slack off. So that's something that you don't want to do. Okay, when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Tower in reverse. So I feel like you're something that could have almost fell apart, or a deal that could have fell apart, or something that was coming down or was not going to work out. Maybe you go in and you save it, or you're kind of holding on for dear life and hoping that it doesn't fall apart and that it follows through. There could be a Scorpio here involved. This can even be something going on in the structure of a building or a house, a home. There could be piping issues or structural damage or something that could be going on, or even like a natural disaster possibly. But I feel like there is something that you may save or be able to rescue before it comes crumbling down, or before it like gets destroyed. Like maybe you save the day, you're like, oh, okay, we got a little bit more time, or I was able to extend the deadline, or I was able to get us a little bit more time before it all just like collapses. So it feels like you're doing like maybe a lot of last minute work, or trying to prevent something from really like falling apart. But maybe this thing is gonna fall apart anyways, but I think you're trying to do it in a way where it doesn't, the company or you or whatever you're working on doesn't feel such a big impact. So maybe you're dealing with a lot of stress right now, or a lot of responsibility, or there could even just be like structural things going on in your living environment, or where you work or school or something. Okay, what else here? Yeah, I think that's all. Okay, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Four of Cups, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, well, it could be a Virgo or another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or also a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So I feel like part of the reason why you may be emotional this week, or just kind of like not feeling it, is maybe because of this connection, or this person that you're either in a relationship with, or you're dealing with, or something. Because it feels like they're not spending enough quality time with you, or maybe like work is taking over their life, or they tend to be so heavily involved and focused on their work, career, school, or clubs, organizations, or projects, or things that they're working on, that it almost makes you feel like you're a shadow, like they don't even notice you, or they don't even make you a priority, or give you time or attention, or you just feel like you're kind of just like in the background, and you don't feel emotionally satisfied, like they're not fulfilling you, or not making you feel loved, not making you feel acknowledged or appreciated. It's kind of like you don't matter. You feel like they make you feel like you're regular, like you don't matter, like you're just like whatever, or they don't fulfill your needs, like emotionally. Maybe you are a very emotional person, or maybe you have these needs and you like to feel like you're wanted by your partner, and maybe this person's not making you feel that way right now, and that's bringing up or sparking up like insecurities. You're like, is there something wrong with me? Do I need to change something? I feel like they're not acting the same with me, or not treating me the same way. It feels like they'd rather just be at work, or they'd rather hang out with their friends, or do other things instead of spend quality time with me. And maybe that's been hurting you, just like it would hurt anyone. And you kind of feel like this person is like not listening to themselves, and kind of being influenced by other people, maybe in their surroundings, work or coworkers or something, or groups they're associated with. And you're upset, but you're holding in the anger, and like you're not expressing it, or you don't feel safe maybe to express it, or you don't even feel like you get the chance to even tell them that you're upset, because they don't even give you maybe a time of day, or give you that opportunity to say what you want to say. And I feel like you're feeling a lot of emotions, maybe both sadness and anger at the same time. You're like, I don't even know. 1 minute I'm feeling just angry, then the next I'm like really sad, and just goes, it's like a mix, a mesh of both. But you're not speaking up, or you're not saying what's going on, or what you're feeling. And like there's so much you want to express, but you feel like you have to just like hold it in for whatever reason. And that in itself is like making you more anxious, or causing a lot of unnecessary discomfort and pain, because you can't express it, or you don't feel safe to say what you're feeling, or what's going on in your heart. And it feels like this person spends more time, or gives more of their time and energy to like outside things than they do with you. And I feel like you are respectful, or you want to be respectful of their time and energy. Maybe they're a very busy person, like maybe they have a lot of work stuff going on, but I think you're getting sick of like not being seen, or not being appreciated, or you feel like they're taking you for granted. And when you do speak up, or when you do say something, or you're acting different, they get mad at you, and they kind of just talk to you when they want to talk to you, or when they do end up having a conversation with you, they critique you, like, oh, why do you have an attitude, or why aren't you talking, why do you look upset, like, and you just feel very disconnected from them. Like, they just don't care, they don't see why you're upset. You feel like they should already know that you're upset, or they should know why you feel this way, but the fact that they are so disconnected and have no idea, or just getting mad at you or being mean to you, you're just like, it's not even worth to bring it up. And I feel like this person is gonna either say something to you, or ask you something, but come off kind of harsh or aggressive or very blunt or maybe cold, and you just feel like they've been cold with you. Like, they just push you to the side, or like they're not acting as sweet, as caring, or like loving with you, and that's really hurting you because you care about them, and you don't understand why they're acting this way, or why they're being so cold, or pushing you to the side. And you feel like even if you express yourself, even if you say something, like, they're not going to care. And I feel like this person, it's like they maybe don't know what you're feeling, and I think it's worth that chance to just express yourself and say what's going on, because if not, maybe they won't know, or at least they'll have respect for you, that you can stand up for yourself and say what's on your mind and what's on your heart. Like, you don't have to be silent, you don't have to stay quiet and just like suffer, like, you have a right to speak up and to say what's on your mind. Don't feel scared to do that, because if you're scared that, or you feel like you can't, then maybe that's an indicator that this person is not the right person for you, or they're not really, part of your journey, or of your it's not worth building maybe a connection with this person if there's so much disconnection between the two of you. But I feel like there is going to be some kind of conversation here that this person sparks, but you may be hesitant to like say what's really on your mind or what's really on your heart. But let's continue this on and extended and see where this person's energy is at. What are they thinking when it comes to you? How do they feel about you in their heart and soul? What they may not want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? So we'll continue this on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading, and I wish you guys all the best, okay? Take care of yourselves for now, and we'll continue this on in the link below. Take care. Bye.